Hello, everyone. Thanks for coming to the Fox 7 Austin YouTube channel and checking out our exclusive digital show, the Good Day Austin Roundup.
I'm Casey, one of the anchors on Good Day Austin, and I'm joined by fellow anchor Amanda, meteorologist Zack, and Donny, the digital content manager here at the station.
The Emperor.
I kind of matched the couch today. I should have worn a different jacket. I didn't think about that.
It's not so
Are you
bad.
like fading into
Just a floating head right now to some people.
It's okay. As you know, we're highlighting and talking about some of the morning show segments that you may have missed. But first, Zack is here.
I'm glad I'm back on Good Day
Yes.
Roundup. I missed it for the last couple of weeks.
last couple weeks.
Yes. So
But you're back. Hopefully you like the videos I picked.
yeah, I did not read over these
gonna
or
be
look at
exciting.
them. So
These are cold reads.
Here we
See how it
go.
goes.
All right, we begin outside the U.S. in China, where a large sandstorm hit the northern part of the country. Oh, they're doing a weather balloon at the same
Well,
time.
they're trying to.
Woo!
That's,
Footage from the China Meteorological Administration shows employees fighting to launch a weather balloon in the strong winds. The sandstorm that hit the Inner Mongolia Autonomous region also reduced visibility. Yep, Donny wrote it, and prompted several weather warnings.
like to put in the details for people. Do they normally launch? I mean, I guess that's the whole point,
Yes,
right?
they
Is you
launch
launch
weather
it.
balloons twice a day, one in the morning, one in the evening.
So
This
they're-
happens
even if
everywhere
it's
or
like
only in
this,
China?
like they were just hoping that it was going to go up.
Yeah, well, sometimes, whoa.
I mean, it didn't.
It's going to go sideways for a little bit, then eventually it will go up.
Wait, so that
Yeah.
happens everywhere? That people launch weather balloons twice
And
a
then
day?
national weather service, yeah.
Oh,
like
do they?
those-
Yeah, in the offices, yeah.
Oh.
So they gather all that weather data and they throw all that weather data from ground level all the way up, tens of thousands of feet up in the atmosphere into these super weather computers. And that's how you get these weather depictions of what's going to happen in the next couple of days.
Oh, cool.
It's crucial.
Have you ever done that? Launched a weather balloon?
Back at Texas A&M, I was part of the team, yes. We were doing severe weather research, and yeah, we launched a couple of weather balloons. It's pretty cool.
That is interesting.
Yep.
That video made me laugh because it reminds me of how when I want to try to fly a kite. Just kind of. That's why it gets off
This
the
is
ground.
what David Donny looks like flying a kite. Woo!
the Kite Fest is
No
weird.
sandstorm,
Yeah.
no nothing. The kite just kind of
No,
twirls around behind me.
No scientific information. No.
All right, let's come back home to Texas and take a look at some cloud formations. These cloud streaks streaked across the sky around, I don't know where that is.
I think it's Argyle.
Argyle. Is that North Texas?
Yes.
I thought you would know where that was, Zach.
It's
I seem to know a lot of good.
Argyle's in North Texas.
North Texas, okay. This time lapse shows them above a stretch of I-35.
Yeah,
So-
they called them cloud streaks. Is that the? I don't think that's a scientific term, right?
Cloud streaks, yes. That's what they're called.
Yeah.
But just think of a row of clouds. It's like a farm field.
Okay.
Like you're plowing the farm field.
yeah.
You have these lines. That's what happens. You have these little depths in pressure. They go like that. So you produce these little waves of clouds. So you have no clouds in one spot, and then you have clouds in another spot, and then no. So you have the sinking air where there's no clouds, and then you have a rising air. So it's like a wave in the atmosphere
Oh, so they're
producing
more
these
like
clouds.
cloud waves than
Correct,
cloud
yeah,
streaks.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
all right.
See, they
But
almost,
if you look, if you
they look
fly
like
over them,
lines to
Yeah.
me.
you fly over them, they are cloud streaks
Interesting.
like this.
It looks pretty cool.
Next time I get on a plane, I'm going to look.
Up, go to Argyle.
That's where they happen.
Yes. All right, let's go to Europe now. Man, we're all over the world. I love this. Check out video
Bopping
from
back and
Cork,
forth.
Ireland. You can see large boxes, bins, and other items flying down the street. Area was hit by powerful gusts of winds. This CCTV footage was posted by Barry's Pub. Great place.
No, Barry.
The pub
like-
called it a blustery, allude night. The street was closed off and there was damage to some buildings.
That stuff is flying, right?
Well, hello.
That's
Like,
that's
big bins,
intense.
too.
can you imagine looking out the window? Man, I've had way too much to drink. What is going on? Is that stuff moving outside? Anybody else see this?
Or you're like, I'll have another. 'Cause you're
I think
definitely not leaving
I'm going to
anytime
stay
soon.
inside until the storm passes. Yeah,
You know, some
that's a
people
good
have
idea.
been drinking since 2 in the afternoon or something.
Maybe I'll
like
go
that.
down the street and get some pizza there.
Man, yeah, that was wild.
Man, that's crazy. All right, back in the U.S. Man, we're all over the place.
That's what I'm saying. Back and forth, back
Getting
and
our
forth.
flyer miles.
Yeah, it's not good for the carbon emissions
Yeah.
if we were actually on a plane.
Back in the U.S., we head to Oklahoma and check out this time-lapse imagery from a weather satellite showing multiple flashes of lightning. A storm can be seen moving across the state over a 5-hour period. Lightning is depicted as the blue flashes, as you can see there. We could see some of these in the next couple of days. Severe weather season really ramping up. Look at those cloud tops, too. Whew. In the
That
core
was
of those
pretty
storms,
cool.
that's where you have all the
So
lightning.
the cloud tops are that area that
You see
looks
the
like
bubbles?
it's bubbling?
Yeah,
Yes.
the bubbles. Those are the cloud tops, yeah.
Wow.
And that's where you have the strongest part of the storm. That's where you get those humongous updrafts to support the large hail.
And just because we're seeing the flashes doesn't mean the lightning's not actually like hitting the ground. Like that's not all.
Yeah,
lightning.
most of that's probably cloud to cloud.
Okay.
You know, because you have all those hailstones, raindrops bouncing
Yeah.
into each other, wet in the clouds, and you get we saw that a couple of Fridays ago.
Yeah.
When we had nonstop lightning with some of those storms. Yeah.
Because the first time I saw the video, I was like, oof, that's a lot of lightning that's hitting the ground. But
Yeah.
obviously not.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And finally, in Maine, the fog lifted off of a Sebago lake.
Sure.
Sebago,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Reveal a beautiful sight. This is a time-lapse video from the southern part of the state showing aurora shifting between the hues of green and blue above the lake. The person who took the video said the fog lifted at around midnight and they waited an hour to catch the northern lights. So they got a little bit of both. Oh, that's pretty cool. That meant the lights could be seen as far south as New York and Idaho.
Wow.
The aurora borealis.
Does that really happen? That can really
Yeah, it can happen, yes. Yeah.
Wow.
You know what movie has a great aurora borealis?
I need to stop posting. I'm going to stop talking about aurora
What movie is that,
borealis.
Casey?
Frequency.
We should have had you talk to Dennis Quaid at South by. And you could have asked him
Dude,
about
one
that.
time you did that movie, Frequency?
Do you own the rights to Frequency? And that's why you're trying to get
Every
some
time he mentions it, I'm sure he gets a check in the mail because he mentions it a lot.
royalties.
It's a great movie.
Oh, that's funny.
You should watch it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
We're gonna
that's
have
the
to.
transistor radio, right? When
Yes, yes,
he's
yes.
communicating with his son
Yes.
through time, through
Jim
the transistor
Caviezel.
radio. Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
Great movie.
yes, yes. I remember.
Classic.
I may have seen it in the theater.
Garth Brooks has a song on the soundtrack.
I have a case of little deja vu here. What's going on? Going back a
Like
couple
deja
of Good Day
vu.
roundup.
Yes,
You
100%. yeah.
can't do aurora borealis stories.
It's true.
Glutton for punishment.
I'll write in
Just don't-
the
don't-
frequency.
Right, just write it.
reference.
Go ahead
Yeah.
and pre-write it.
Or remember not to do one next week and like every other week.
Every other week.
Or a borealis
Those
story.
are pretty good videos, right, Zach?
Yeah, I love
Okay,
them. Yeah,
good.
yeah. You work on the writing though. a little
Yeah,
bit.
always, always.
Maybe I'll work on my reading capabilities.
Now let's check out some of the segments and stories that you may have missed on Good Day Austin. The UT Longhorns may no longer be in the men's NCAA tournament, but the madness continues thanks to the Good Day Weekend team of Libby Farrow and Natalie
I think
Rowe.
that's a fair assessment of the two of them.
I would say
Madness.
yes, madness. The two got pointers from St. Edward's men's basketball coach Andre Cook, and things like ball handling and shooting.
Keep the ball low. Keep it low.
Beat Libby in dribbling.
Yeah, that's
Libby
what I
had a
want to
tough
hear,
time shooting near the rim and lost the second competition. Libby came out in the last competition, though, in a competitive game of horse with a twist. They spelled out fox instead.
Yeah. So I guess they were like, in this one, I think they were timing them as they were going around the rim. Like seeing how fast they could shoot, they could
okay.
hit
Was
certain
Natalie an
spots.
athlete? I don't think she was an athlete, right?
But see, Libby apparently did well in the warm-ups, but when competition time came,
Oh,
she,
pressure. Yeah.
So Adelaide won?
she won both the first rounds. Yeah, she won the dribbling contest. She obviously won this
Oh,
contest.
Libby.
Oh,
Are we gonna make one here?
It was pretty bad because I think
Come
she
on,
had to hit them all in 29 seconds.
wow.
And so then for the last one, they played a game of horse, but they spelled F-O-X instead of horse.
Because it would take 2 hours for this.
Yes, exactly. Yes. So this was
joke,
the
people. Laugh
this was
it
the
I
game.
am laughing.
This was
Okay.
the game-winning shot for Libby because Adelie missed it. So yeah.
Oh.
And I think they celebrated at the end with a little bit of, since Adelie won, they were going to do a little bit of a, when they pour the Gatorade over. And I didn't think they wanted to make a mess.
How'd she win there missing the shot?
Because it was the horse. So Libby won. Remember?
Wait,
Yeah, but we just said Adelaide won
I just
this
said
one.
Adelaide won.
Well, she won the first two, but there was 3 games.
Oh,
She won
so
the first
graphics.
2, so technically the third one was just,
okay.
I
yeah.
Oh, I see.
She already won. The third was just kind of like a.
Oh, so there was no point. Like Libby
Kind of,
could have just.
Oh, what are we doing here?
Thrown in the
nothing
towel.
So yeah, they were gonna dump it over her head, but Libby said she couldn't pick it up, so she just. Yeah.
And Adelie. Oh, Lord.
A little Powerade shower. Kind of.
Those girls are something else.
Madness. That's what I said.
Yes.
Madness.
March
It's
Madness
an apt description.
on
of the
Fox
two of
7.
them.
We love our tacos around here, so we were pretty excited when Libby and Adelaide had the founder of Taco Deli, Robert Espinoza, in studio to make their special taco for freaking beefin'. It's got, for May, it's for May. It's got eggs, fundido, tinder.
Sorry, I'm rubbing off on you, Casey. I'm sorry.
I really should look through these
Yeah,
someday.
see, I don't.
Fundido tenderloin, queso, and topped with pico.
Oh, nice.
Taco Deli has been open for almost 25 years and has multiple locations across the area. It's open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
That looks really good. I didn't even realize they had
delicious.
special kind of like tacos.
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty cool.
I didn't.
25 years they've been around.
Isn't that wild? He says
Congratulations.
First opened in 1999, I think is what he said in the interview.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Love tacos.
I think this one was a little bit spicy, was what Libby and Natalie were saying.
No, really?
They put
Because of the pico?
I think they put some jalapenos in the
I
top.
bet it
Or
was
he
good.
put something spicy on top of it, I can't remember.
It looked, yeah, he's
Gotcha.
slicing a jalapeno there.
Oh, there
Maybe
you go,
that's
yeah.
what
That'll get you.
It was nice to have him back on the
Especially
show.
the
I
seeds.
forgot when he said he hadn't been on our show for like 5 or 6 years.
Wow.
Yeah, so it'd been a minute since
You
we
tell him to
talked.
come back whenever he
I
wants.
was
Monday through Friday?
here on the weekend, so yeah.
Monday through
I'm sure
Friday?
he'll come back. We can get him to come back on the weekday. Yeah.
Okay. For the roundup.
Yes, maybe. Yeah, we can make some tacos for us. That'd be good. Good idea. All right. Well, it's another busy weekend here in Austin as NASCAR was back at Circuit of the Americas. Tyler Reddick won the race. He filmed a segment out at Mofre with Tierra before the race.
Oh, that's right. He won.
And he must have gotten a lucky hat because he won. That was a pretty nice hat on him. Austin Cindric was also there. He didn't do quite as well with his hat. He got 6th. But yeah, they filmed this probably.
Still not too bad.
I think I want to say like a month before the race.
Oh, was it
Oh,
that,
really?
that,
Yeah, it was-
that
it
much
was pretty-
before?
Oh, yeah, because they came in.
Yeah, they came
pretty
in and
good.
did some press and
That's
stuff like that prior to the race.
I don't know. I like the other guy's hat better.
Yeah.
Me
but,
too.
I like the guy on the left. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, Tyler Reddick on
Yeah,
the
yeah,
left.
Tyler Reddick.
I like him on
And
the
then
right.
Kelly also got in on some of the non-racing photo. You guys remember this?
Yes.
She was at a coda because they had other stuff going on besides race, obviously for all the families and stuff. And she learned all about lucha libre. And she had talked to me about this on the phone, and she made it sound like she didn't jump that high, but she was fairly
she was
high.
up there,
she
yeah.
was on she wasn't on the top rung, but I feel like normal people when they jump, that's usually about where they jump.
Yeah. Yeah.
She kind of flew out there, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then this is some footage from the race that Angela Shen, one of our reporters, she went out and reported on the race over the weekend. I got to go out there. Tierra was out there. It was really, NASCAR's always a good time. It's
fun.
Got a lot of
It
stuff
is.
going on. It's busy.
Did you go behind the scenes?
We
able
kind
to?
of went into like the paddock area, so we got to go like kind of look at the garages. But,
Go look in the pits and stuff?
I was
like,
just
hey.
about to say, that's
yeah.
the fun part.
Well, we did get a video. If you go to our Instagram, the Fox 7 Instagram,
Oh, yeah?
you can see a video that Libby took. Libby was there too of the pit. Them changing the tires.
yeah,
real quick.
yeah.
I mean, it's fast, but it was
You find a
literally
part like, I
10
wonder where
seconds.
this thing goes. That's interesting.
Hey guys, you missed something.
Well, we have a caution on lap 5 here at turn 4.
No, it was a good time. I love when NASCAR comes, so can't wait for it next
I used to
year.
work at the Texas Motor Speedway. Did y'all know that?
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Now I
counted
do. Yeah, I know now.
Counted T-shirts. It was the only
Counted
one of the only
T-shirts?
permanent
What?
spots there on the track.
T-shirts. I didn't even know
It's
that
like a
was a job.
souvenir warehouse where all the driver stuff goes, and they ship it out to the stands during the races and to the gift shop there at Texas Motor Speedway. It was a fun job. Did
So
it
you're
for
keeping
about a
track of the shirts leaving the warehouse
Basically,
to the
yeah,
concessions? or
we would
whatever?
do inventory
Vendors?
like every day.
Oh, I got you.
I can't remember why we did that, but it's a fun job. Got to see the races.
Yeah.
That is
I'm
pretty
sort
fun.
of a NASCAR
Yeah.
fan, not an enthusiast or anything like that.
But
I
understood
had
it a little more.
I had
Yeah,
an
you had to,
appreciation.
yeah.
You know what surprised me every time? The noise.
Oh yeah.
It's
cool.
like the powerful
Yeah.
noise coming out of those
Especially
cars.
the best part of the race is when they first start getting going because they're
Yeah.
all at the same time.
Yeah.
It's so
It's always funny too because every time we try to have a conversation, that's just when the cars came by. So I'd be
What?
like,
Oh yeah.
What?
that's pretty
What'd you call me?
We talked a little bit about tacos earlier. Now let's talk about something else we love, coffee. The Fox Medical team joined us to talk about how a study out of the University of California, San Francisco found people who drink coffee move more. They found coffee consumption seemed to correlate with more steps, but there was a downside. More coffee meant less sleep.
I felt like that kind of made sense, but it was also pretty interesting that
Yeah.
just because you have coffee, you move more. I don't know. Do you feel like you guys move more when you drink coffee and when you don't,
But you
or compared to when you don't?
just drink a couple cups in the morning and then you get moving. I mean,
Yeah.
Like normal.
I don't drink in the afternoon or
Yeah.
evenings.
Yeah, I
Is that
don't
what you're
either.
talking
so-
about?
Sometimes I'll have like an espresso before like I go work out.
These
but
coffee studies are so.
I know.
all over the place.
Yes.
And who sponsored the study?
Yeah,
And I just,
correct.
you really, and how many people were involved in the study, and
all
over
about
how many
moderation, right?
years?
Didn't she say the average age was like 39 and it was like 100 people, I think, or something like that?
That's a very small study.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I just thought it was very interesting. I was
It
like, well,
is.
of course you're
No,
going
it
to move
is.
more. You're caffeinated.
Well, yeah, you're caffeinated, and you got a jolt.
Yeah.
I'm kind of chained to the desk and to the couch, so I don't move more.
Yeah.
I think maybe if I had a normal job,
Yeah.
non-anchor job,
But
maybe.
that's what anchors do. We're anchored to the desk.
We're literally anchored.
We're anchored.
Oh, I never
But
thought
there's a
about
lot of
that.
jobs
Yeah,
just sitting
that's-
around at the desk.
Yeah.
I mean, you get to move around.
Go to the water cooler and stuff like that.
We can move around. But I think Casey and I stay put for a good hour and a half to 2 hours. For the first 2 hours,
We'll have another
we
cup
don't
of
leave.
coffee and it'll get
Yeah,
you
get
moving.
you.
Yeah, we'll have. Yeah, if anything, it starts with a D, and it's a diuretic.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Well, let's hopefully that's
That
not
means it makes
gonna
you
happen.
go
Oh,
pee pee.
oh, I see.
Yeah.
Possibly other things.
Yeah.
Or the other thing that she was trying not to say.
Moving on.
Oh my gosh,
segment
you guys are right off on me.
Well, let's talk about the Museum of Illusions.
is cool.
It's open now. Yeah, it actually
really
looks pretty
cool.
cool. This was actually really cool to see Tierra do this live shot. It has more than 70 mind-bending exhibits featuring optical illusions, like this one you're looking at now, holograms and more. Tierra checked out I thought this was a really fun term for it, edutainment.
Edutainment.
It's both educational and entertaining. It's open 7 days a week in the domain. Yeah, I want to check it out.
So do I.
It looks really, really cool. And I don't think, I saw some other people post on social about some of the different kind of exhibits they have, and it looks
Yeah.
a lot of interesting things.
This is something my teenagers don't like to go many places with me, but I think
That's a sad story.
It is. It is a sad story. I know, but I
That's
think
what it means
I
being a
think they
teenager. You
might.
wanna be with your parents.
I think they might go with me to this.
Yeah, I mean, you get cool pictures and stuff too.
I mean, they'll want to go with their friends to take pictures,
Yeah.
but if I don't tell them about it,
Some of the things are blowing my mind.
this is really
I know
cool.
some of the stuff is amazing.
Yeah.
Well, most of it is just because it's kind
I
of
like
cool.
the,
Wow.
the box that she was in. That they're not showing here, but she was in this box, and it looks like it was just her head.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's gonna be fun. I think it's open for a while, probably.
Oh, it's not permanent?
No, I think that's what I'm saying. I think it is pretty permanent.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like
Okay, hang on a second.
until it closes.
What
Until
now?
everybody gets laid off in 20 years. Is that
Is
what you're
it
saying?
pretty permanent,
Okay,
or
Donna.
is it
Fairly
not?
permanent.
Moving
Fairly
on here,
permanent.
everybody.
Check out the link below this video.
Yeah.
We'll see it from Tierra's live shot.
Finally, in honor of baseball opening day, let's take an interview. Let's take a look at an interview.
I missed a word there. That
At
was
an
my
interview
fault,
we
yeah.
did. Back Donnie and I did. Yes.
Back in 19.
Back in
Casey and I.
Back in the day, 1966.
1966. Take a look.
Last year they drew 14 million people. And don't forget, Vern, that baseball is building the stadiums. The great stadium in Houston, the stadium in Atlanta, the stadium in Los Angeles and Anaheim, and the one in St. Louis now. Without baseball, those stadiums could not be built.
That is sportscasting legend Vern Lundquist.
Right there.
Speaking to former Major League Baseball player, manager, and general manager Paul Richards. Lundquist graduated from Austin High School and joined KTBC TV Radio in 1963 before heading to San Antonio and then Dallas. He's now best known for his work covering major sporting events like the Olympics and the Masters Golf Tournament. Richards was a catcher and won a World Series with the Detroit Tigers in 1945. He also went on to manage a few teams and at the time of this interview had just completed a stint as general manager of the Houston Astros. There's a park in Waxahachie named after Richards, which has been named a Texas historical landmark.
That's some good research right there, huh?
That was very good,
I feel
Donnie.
like I've been doing good
very
on my
nice.
research for the
Very
past couple
nice.
of
That
months,
is
you know, right?
very good. I mean, not only that.
Vern Lundquist?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
had all the
Lundquist.
information on Vern and on Richards
I know.
here. Very good.
Don't like to pat myself in the back too much.
No,
but,
you need one.
This one was actually pretty cool because the full interview is on our YouTube channel. But
Yeah.
Okay.
so Paul Richards is talking about the first question he asked was because of the football baseball season overlap.
Oh, okay.
So that's what his reference to was like. I think people were saying,
Is baseball still the-
why is baseball
They should pass
should be a popular thing when and so that's his answer was about the fact that if baseball wasn't popular, they wouldn't be building these new stadiums.
Yeah.
So, and I guess that's when
The Astrodome.
the Astrodome was built, right?
Yeah,
Around
yeah,
that time?
Yeah.
So, yeah. Because
Then fast forward now, football's taken over.
Yeah.
Less viewers. Baseball, they're trying to get the viewers back, so they added the pitch clock and all that.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like that's good to see the evolution of the sports.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you find that in the basement?
I sure did. It's
Cool. Did you know what it was, or did it say like Vern?
No, I figured, so I had to listen to it, and then I heard him say,
Hi, I'm Vern
something.
Lundquist.
No, he said, Mr. Richards or something. So then I just picked, and then I heard him talking about baseball, so I just Googled, 1966, Houston, Richards, baseball, and then his
Oh,
name
wow.
popped up, and then I looked at some old photos, and I was like, well, I don't know, I could be wrong sometimes.
Multiple Richards.
But I was like,
not
this
it.
look like
Good job.
that looks like a. If
Good
it's
job.
not,
Like a
I'm so
Richards.
sorry, Paul Richards.
Yeah. Our
to Paul Richards' family,
video
yeah.
detective,
I
Donny
know,
Wong.
trying my best. All right, well, remember you can get all the details about all the stories we talked about in the links below this video. Thanks for watching. Good Day Austin Roundup.
Subscribe to our channel and check out the rest of our content or you can head to fox7austin.com. Good Day Austin starts each weekday morning at 4:30.
We're gonna have a big surprise for you next week.
What is it? On Roundup? On the
Yeah.
Roundup?
You'll see. Tune in.
Just for Casey?
Maybe for all of us.
Wow, that's a tease.
That's a tease.
Bye, guys.
Gonna wait a week for that?